Hey y'all, it's Basshead Dipper here. Come and dip some Skull Long Cut Classic Straight. So yeah. I love that stuff. Alright, I'm just gonna get it packed down. I picked me up some headsets from the local Boost mobile store because I needed some and I wanted to see how good these burst out T90s are. So yeah. I had another pair, but they were really a no-name brand. So yeah. Or no names. And I didn't really feel like messing with a no-name. But these seem like, or look like really nice headsets. Let's see. Burst Out T90S. Tank Track Series. Super Bass Tank Track earphones with hands-free microphone plus volume control. Alright. Now we all know what, earphones look like. But this is actually pretty surprising for a pair of earphones that are 20 bucks roughly, or basically 20 bucks, that actually have the no tangle cable. I thought that's pretty neat. So yeah, I got the two earphones, microphones in here, along with a call button, and then in the center here have a volume control, and then a 3.5mm headphone jack. So with that out the way, you get these little fit earbuds that mold to different ears, or for different ear shapes or ear canals. So yeah. Also, another thing I want to talk about, this Winchester knife. I see a lot of videos on it saying that it's a waste of money and that it sucks and whatnot. I have to admit, this is actually a pretty decent Bowie knife for the price. And it's fairly large too. It's got a overall length of 12 inches with a 8-inch blade. Very ergonomic handle. Ergonomic. Anyways, it's got a very comfortable handle. Got a nice little finger tool for choking up on the blade and making notches and whatnot. And then you have to where you can actually swing. Now, in one of my other videos, I said I don't chop with knives. I believe that is going on beyond its purpose or pushing it past its limits. But I actually did chop with this one today. I actually had to trim up a little area where a dog sat, and the branch was coming over so low that when I would go in there to mow, it would just slap me in the face and I couldn't take it no more. So I got out there with this Bowie and I started chopping away, and I tell you, this thing will take abuse. For 20 bucks, it's money well spent. It served me for a couple of years, and believe it or not, we actually used this tonight. I did clean it off, but we used it to slice some tomatoes, slice and dice. Now, if you can use a $20 knife to slice and dice tomatoes with ease, it's worth the money, guys. I mean, it really is. I mean, if it can do that, God knows what else it can do. Hell, if you can get this to a razor sharp edge, you could probably use this for skinning. It is a little big, but it is doable. One thing I really want to talk about is the sheath that came with it. I'm really impressed in the design of it, considering it has double retaining straps. I've never seen a $20 knife that actually has that. So to see this one have it, it amazes me. Also, it's got a plastic insert for the knife, so you don't carry the nylon sheath. And that's one thing I noticed with cheaper knives. If it's just a nylon sheath, it won't last long because you're taking the knife in and out. But with this plastic insert in here, you're not damaging the sheath whatsoever. So the stitches don't get cut. You don't actually accidentally poke through the sheath and whatnot. Because the plastic insert actually goes down the whole sheath itself. So yeah. Sorry, I just got done eating and I drank some Coke, so I'm like burping up Coke. Yeah, fun. Dipping and burping up Coke. And a little bit of taco. So yeah. But that's besides the point. But this, for the price, I don't know if they still sell it. I'm glad I got it when I did. Because I tell you, even for a home defense weapon, this thing will serve you for years. If you're not a dumbass with it and intentionally break it, like I've seen most people do. And another thing I want to talk about is I was chopping a little log with the Camillus Carnivore. And I don't know how I did it, guys. But I missed the wood and landed right on my arm, right here. And I didn't even feel it. I really didn't. I was just like, okay, well, I got cut. So I went ahead, sprayed it with some peroxide, wiped it off, and went about my day because it wasn't a very deep cut. But I tell you, you got to be careful with these larger knives, especially if they're razor sharp. You will pretty much fuck your ass up, especially with more of the expensive knives, being they can hold an edge really well and take an edge like no tomorrow, and get really, really sharp. You can literally take your hand off with one. I haven't done it, but I tell you, if I would have swung any harder, I probably would have took my hand off with that Camillus, because that thing has been used once for clearing out bushing and behind the house, and it still was sharp. And believe it or not, I actually found out that the saws are usable. They really are. Sorry guys, I'm trying to put this packaging back together. Alright. Got that out of the way. So yeah. Don't let anybody tell you that the Winchester Bowie is crap, because I personally use this, and I'll probably continue to use it for years on end if it doesn't break, because even though that it does good shopping and whatnot, it'll eventually break due to the lack of materials in it. I don't know if it's a full thing. I heard it was, but you really can't go by anyone on YouTube. I mean, here's how I see it. If you're going to buy something, don't listen to people on the internet, because their experiences may be different from yours. But one thing I want to show you is, what I thought was cool about these headsets is the angle of them. They naturally angle them to fit in the ear canal. So yeah. This is Basshead Dipper, signing out.